Hi guys, welcome back to Geeks Wargaming and welcome to our latest bolt action battle report. And today the British and the Germans are facing off again. Today's mission, we're going to be doing meeting engagement. Something I'm looking forward to do. Basically, we've just got to kill each other.
Nice.
Meet up and smash each other.
Yeah, so he's going to die. I'm going to kill him real bad.
Apparently so. We've got another good looking battle table for you today. Obviously last time we were a bit rural. We're staying rural this time, aren't we?
Yeah, it's still rural, but we've got a nice little chateau. We've got a destroyed church, so it looks like one half of the battlefield's got more of a bombardment than the other. We've got a nice little fordable river down the centre, so we're just going to say if a vehicle rolls a 1 when trying to go through that, it just gets stuck. So it basically for that turn, so it has to stop any movement, and then the next turn roll again. If you don't roll the 1, then you can get out of it. So.
This battlefield looks like a very nice place to visit in peacetime.
It does.
It'd be a nice place for a holiday.
Yeah, it would be actually. That nice little chateau at the back. It'd be lovely.
Some little
lovely. You could see some weddings going on in there as well. But
probably not at the minute.
Not in the church.
The church is a little broken.
Yeah, a little bit broken. But
so if you watched the last bolt action battle reports, we had a question at the end of that game. We had a conversation about house rules and whether or not we should house rule the flamethrowers. The overall consensus from everybody in the comments was yes, 100%. So, in this battle report, if I kill off the flamethrower, because there is only one of them, it's his.
It's funny how we've house rolled this and I'm the only one that's got the flamethrower.
My flamethrower is currently being painted up. So when he is finished and he's on the battlefield, then you can house rule him as well. Good. Basically, what will happen is, if I kill the guy who's got the tank on his back and he's holding the flamethrower, and then I roll a 6, he is going to explode
D6 inches.
D6 inches.
Yeah.
Okay, we're going to go D6 inches. We did have a conversation about whether it should be D3.
D3's not going to hit anything.
It's true. That is not going to hit toffee. So, okay. So, if I roll a 6 when I kill that guy, we roll to see how many inches he actually explodes, and he could go up to 6 inches out. So, we're going to catastrophic failure of the flamethrower pack. So, if this goes horribly wrong, you've only got yourselves to blame out there.
Yeah.
Also, while I've got you, in the top left-hand corner, there will be a link to our affiliate link with Warlord Games. We are an official affiliate of Warlord Games.
Yep.
So any purchases that you make go to helping support the channel. So if you're going to go buy that stuff anyway, use the link, support us, and we'll be able to get you more bolt action content. Shall we go and take a look at the armies?
My German force for today is a reinforced platoon. It is led by a second lieutenant with a man. They've both got assault rifles. I then have the regular here grenadiers. I think there's 3 assault rifles. The NCO has an SMG and there is a LMG in that squad. We have a Waffen SS late war. And there are a number of assault rifles in there. There are 2 LMGs as well. So quite a lot of firepower from them. They're fanatics. And then my second Waffen squad, again late war. Again WYSIWYG. So we've got about 4 assault rifles in that one. 4 or 5 assault rifles. 2 Panzerfaust and the 1 LMG. And then my infantry support. We have my favourite, a veteran flamethrower team. We have a veteran bazooka team, regular mortar team, and a veteran motorbike. So slightly smaller force than we usually play in, but we thought we'd just play a slightly smaller points game. This comes to just under 850 points.
This is my British Airborne Force for today, being led by First Lieutenant Dicky. Down here he is back from the last battle report to see if he can command any better than he did in the last one. We are being joined by a free observer that the British forces get to take. We have 3 troop choices, all veterans. In here we have SMGs and LMGs and rifles, and that is literally rinse and repeat across all 3 squads. We have a 6-pounder anti-tank cannon, we have a Piat team, we have a Reese's Jeep, and finally we have a sniper team. So that is the British forces taking on the Germans today. So this is our battlefield for today. This is the fordable river. In the middle we've got the hedgerows going up. As you can see, there's no forces on the battlefield at the moment. What we're going to do is we're going to go through some of the terrain options that we've got. So the hedges we're going to count as light cover. The orchards here and over here we're going to count as dense.
As well as this section of the church, we're going to say that's dense hard cover. We're going to count that in the tower as a building.
Yep. The windmill as a building.
Building, yeah, with
walls
surrounded by dense.
Walls I thought I was going to use as hard.
Hard cover.
Hard cover for the walls.
Hard cover here. This is dense and hard cover if you were within it.
Hedgerows.
These all
soft.
the hedgerows. This is all soft.
Yeah.
And then that's obviously a building. So
we've got building, dense, dense, dense. So basically, it's going to make it slightly more difficult to shoot each other at range because we've got stuff that you can't see past. See in, but not see past. So we are going to head over now to the dice bag. First dice out of the bag for this battle will be... It's a British dice. So with that first dice, I've brought on the sniper team. The plan is obviously to get him up into the tower, which give me great fields of view across this battlefield, but obviously nothing to shoot at the moment. So the snipers are into that building down there, and we head back over to the dice bag, and I've pulled out another British dice. With that next dice down, I have put it on the forward observer. He's now hiding out inside the ruined farmhouse down here. Nice little fuse through the hole in the wall where to put the target in. Robin, over to the bag for the next dice. It's a German dice. Good, something for me to shoot at. Robin's first German dice is put against the motorbike that has come on here. The guy in the sidecar took a shot down at the observer down here, but it wasn't long range. It's in hard cover and he's a unit on his own, so he needed a 7 because he moved. Failed miserably, basically. Robin, another dice out, please. I'll pick 2, I'll let you pick 2. It's a British dice. Thank you very much. With the next dice, I brought on the first of my British airborne squads. The 10 men came in. I've only put them advanced. The LMG inside took a couple of pot shots at the motorbike. No damage done. Rifles were out of range, so I did it with the LMG. Unfortunately, I didn't even get a hit, so no pin markers over there. Next dice out, it's another British dice. With that dice, I brought on the next of my British airborne squad. Basically, what I've done is I've ran them into the church. They've thrown some of the pews out of the way and they've made their way in as well. And it's over to the dice bag for the next dice out.
Oh, God.
It's another British dice. The Jeep for the British Airborne has come on. It is advanced. It took a couple of shots with its MMG down at the bike down here. Managed to get a hit on it. Unfortunately, didn't do any damage, but we have our first pin of the game. Should be like a little pin of the game. Go on, Robin, anyway, pick a dice.
It's gone mad.
I'm not doing that in the edit.
Oh, it's you again.
Oh, seriously. With that dice, I've brought on the third of my British Airborne units. These guys have moved on, only advanced them on. I've took a few shots with the LMG in that squad at the motorcyclist down there. No damage done whatsoever. Over to the dice bag. Are there actually any German dice in this bag? Apparently not, because it's another British dice. With that British dice, Lieutenant Dickey is back onto the battlefield. If you don't know about Lieutenant Dickey, go watch the previous battle report because he was in that.
Didn't go well.
It went okay. Ish. But he's back on. He's back onto the battlefield.
Patched up.
He's now inside the church. He's now inside the church with the other British Airborne squad. So it's over to the dice bag. Robin, would you like to pick out a German dice this time?
We'll try.
You're going to try and pick out a German dice?
Yes.
It's a German dice. Robin, being the not very nice person that he is, has brought on his light mortar team. He's set them up behind the hard cover just to make it slightly more harder to shift them. And they're nicely within range of everything basically on this battlefield. But he has ran them on because obviously they can't shoot. So it's another British dice. The Piat team are on. They're now hiding out behind that building, trying to get up towards the stream and the river to get in range of that motorbike, because that is the biggest, well, not the biggest threat, but definitely the fastest threat of this German army. Not saying what might be the biggest threat, but anyway, there's one British dice left and lots of Germans.
I'm going to find it.
God damn it. The final British dice has brought on the 6-pounder anti-tank cannon. I've put it down here. Basically, it's got some nice fields of fire now. Hopefully, behind that farm building has given me sufficient cover to survive and destroy some Germans as we go. But shockingly enough, there are no British dice left in that dice bag. It is now all down to the Germans. Over to Robin. With the first of Robin's German dice, he's put it on the bazooka team. He advanced them on. Unfortunately, the Jeep was out of range. The second German dice was put against the Waffen. They have come on and into this building unadvanced. And then he is shot down at the Reese's Jeep down here with his 2 LMGs.
LMGs and two rifles are in range.
And you've got how many hits?
7 hits.
7 hits.
So it's a soft skin.
Yes, so 6s.
That is 3.
3 6s.
I think it might be dead.
Oh dear. So we think we're doing this right. Basically, Robin has got 3 6s, which means he's got 3 penetrating hits. But it's not massive damage or superficial damage or anything else. He just rolls 3 dice on the damage table.
Let's see what we get. So it's knocked out.
1 and a 4 and a 4. Yeah, it is knocked out. Robin's next 2 dice he brought on the Waffen down here. They have ran on to the battlefield. And then over here with the Grenadiers, he brought them on in advance. The LMG in this squad shot down at the British Airborne down here. And we've lost our first man. Dave at the front has been shot and killed. And we have taken a pin marker on this first squad. How many dice have you got left to place down, Robin?
2.
2 more. Robin's next 2 done. Robin's last 2 dice he's brought on the Flamethrower squad, my favourite unit in this game. I hate them. Now inside the windmill they have ran on, and then finally Robin's Lieutenant he's brought on at the back of the battlefield and is hiding out like a coward behind the Waffen. So that basically is turn 1 done. Taken 1 casualty, lost a Jeep from the British point of view. That's irritating. We've got a pin marker down on the motorbike. Kind of expected that to happen. All of the British seem to enter this battlefield first and then followed on by the Germans. I think we got the jump on them. But unfortunately, it meant that the British were a bit of a shooting gallery. So 1 guy dead and losing the Jeep, I will take that, considering. But let's head over to turn 2. First dice out of the bag for turn 2, Robin, will be a... Is it going to be another British?
It is a British.
It is a British, okay. Possibly a little bit of overkill. But my 6-pounder anti-tank gun fired down at the motorbike. And as you can see, it is now a flaming wreck. I managed to penetrate it quite easily. Whoa. And then managed to destroy it. And knocked it clean out. So Robin, next dice out the bag... It's a German dice. Robin had put the advanced order down onto the Waffen. They've moved forward. They've taken a couple of shots down at the British Airborne inside of the church. Managed to get 2 hits, but no wounds on that squad. So they have taken a pin marker. Over to the dice bag. My turn to pick. It's a British dice. I thought I'd actually shoot back at the Waffen with this squad in here. NCO is alive. I thought, oh, I've got this. Only 1 pin marker. Failed. I rolled a 10. So, yeah, don't want to talk about that. So they've not done anything. Next dice. It's a German dice, Robin. There you go. Nice. Robin fired the light mortar over at the squad in the church. I'm not sure what he's got against these guys inside the church, if I'm being quite honest, but apparently he wants to target them. But he missed with his first shot with the mortar. He managed to roll a 5. So next time he will need a 5. Yeah. Over to the dice bag again then. Let's see what's next. A lot of German dice this round coming out.
Another one.
It's another German dice. The Grenadiers were the next to move. They've moved into the dense terrain. They shot across at my British Airborne squad down here, doing 1 hit and an extra pin, but no wounds at all. So these guys down here now have 2 pin markers on them. We decided to put 2 pin markers next to them so it's easy to see on camera rather than rotating the dial round. So it's probably easier for you guys to see what's going on. Oh, seriously. This is like a complete reversal to the previous round. Which is good, because that means the British will get to do all their stuff at the very end. The Waffen inside of the chateau, just peeking out through the door, have shot down at the British Airborne squad down here with their LMGs at long range. Needed 4s.
Yeah, because they're out in the open.
That is the hits that Robin got. So then, Robin, come on, try and kill me.
5s. Oh, it's good.
3 dead. Oh,
1
dear.
exceptional.
Nope,
No.
just 3 dead. So the next dice out the bag, Robin, is a British dice. They are in there. The British Airborne out in the Cherry Orchard have all moved forward on advance. They shot down into the Grenadiers down here, killed off one of them, putting a pin marker on that squad. Pick a dice out the bag, Robin. It's another British dice. I'll put the run command down onto my sniper team. They are now inside the bell tower of the church, looking out across this battlefield. So next turn they're going to get some nice lines of fire. Robin, do you want to give us the dice bag? And it's I'll have a random pick out this turn. It's another British dice. The forward observer has given the command out to the artillery behind the lines, and he's given the marker down here where the Waffen and the light mortar are hopefully trying to flush them out. We do also have the flamethrower squad inside that building, plus we have the lieutenant there in the corner, so quite a few targets there. So if he does go on a bit of a scatter, then hopefully we'll hit something. So that's all I've done this turn for that one then. Robin, dice bag. Go on, pick us a dice. What have you got? It's a German dice. Ooh. Robin moved the bazooka team on advanced. They moved up behind the now wreck motorbike and shot down at my 6-pounder anti-tank gun. Missed completely. You whiffed it. You whiffed it hard. Alright, okay, you did need a 7. Still whiffed. Right, British turn. I managed to pass my order test, and the British Airborne down here that lost 3 members in the previous round of shooting, they've moved up to the hedge line now, giving them a bit of soft cover. Come on then, Robin. Pick me a green dice. Thank you very much. The advanced order was put down against the Piat team. They're now up against the hedge line as well. I was going to try and shoot the bazooka team down there. Unfortunately, I'm just out of range. I was going to try and fire a Piat at them. That would have been quite funny. But yeah, it's over to the dice bag, Robin. What is left? I've got Dickie to move down here. It's time to move Dickie.
Time for Dickie.
Are you ready for the most childish comment you've probably ever heard in a battle report? Basically, I've gone down on Dickie.
Not for the first time.
Giggity, giggity, goo. Go on then, Robin, pick a dice out.
I wonder who it could be.
Is it 2 German dice? Brilliant. Robin has taken the flamethrower squad out of the windmill and has put them up against the wall, looking at getting some flames across at the church. Again, not quite sure what those troops in the church have done to annoy Robin, but apparently it's something. However, with the house rule in play, that's some nice juicy targets there if we do actually manage to explode that flamethrower. The lieutenant has also moved forward. He advanced. He's now up there. He ran. Okay, all right. He ran. He's now up in the orchard as well. That is the end of turn 2. Starting to get casualties on both sides now. Starting to get up into position. So turn 3 I think is going to start to get a bit juicy. So as we enter turn 3, the first thing we have to do is resolve the artillery barrage that's about to come in. So let's roll a dice. It is a 4. It is fire for effect. Uh-oh. So on the D6 plus 6, I rolled a 3. So it's everybody within 9 inches of the yellow dot. Basically, it's everybody in that blast area there. So on the mortar team, let's see what happens. 1 to 5, they take D3 pin markers. They take 3 pin markers. The Waffen, they take D3 pin markers. They take 2 pin markers. And then the flamethrower guys, they take D3. And they take 2 as well. Wow. So as we enter the turn, first dice out of the bag, Robin, is a German dice. I'm quite impressed with that as well, by the way. The fire for full effect. That's quite nasty. Lots of pins been put down on those units. So you're going to go there and try and rally, pass your order with lots of pins on them. That's making all 3 of those units. Not my favourite squad. You're going to do the flamethrowers. Not a good start. Robin just rolled a 10 for his morale. Well, his order pass for the flamethrowers. So they've gone down. Next dice out of the bag It's another German. Are you going to go stick on this side of the battlefield?
I think I've got it.
You think you got to? Okay. So come on then. Mortar team, -3 with the pins. The Waffen, -2 with the pins. Robin has just failed his order test for the Waffen as well, so they've gone down. The mortars are regular, so they're going to need a 6 to pass their order. Right, dice bag. What's Robin going to take out this time? It's a British dice. The unit inside the church have put a fire command on them. I was going to shoot down at the flamethrower squad. I've rolled 2 6s as part of their order test. So it's a foobar roll. It's a 3, Robin.
Panic.
Well, that didn't exactly go according to plan. They were meant to shoot at the flamethrower squad, and then they decided to run off the edge of the battlefield.
What they've been doing is they've been watching previous battle reports and
Well,
seeing what happens.
I like the fact they've literally just watched the artillery shell the hell out of these guys. They've then packed themselves and ran off the board because they tried to shoot the flamethrower squad.
Yep. I don't blame them.
I mean,
they heard about that new house rule and they were like, get it away!
I mean, Lieutenant Dickey down here is not doing his job of keeping the morale of these troops very high.
There you go.
Ah, okay, fair enough. Thank you. The fire command was put on the sniper team inside the church. They shot down at the flamethrower squad. I hit them. I failed to wound them, but it's another pin marker on those boys down there. So then, Robin, over to the dice bag again. I'm going to pick this time. You've been doing all the picking. It's a green dice. The British Airborne behind the hedgerows have shot down at the bazooka squad, managed to hit them and kill the loader guy off. The remaining bazooka has passed his morale, so he is alive. Bag, Robin, let's do this. It's a German dice. It's a you. Robin put the advanced dice down next to the grenadiers inside the orchard. They've moved forward. They shot down at the British Airborne squad in the other orchard. Managed to kill one off and has put another pin marker on that squad there. So let's head over to the dice bag and see what we've got left in here. It's another German dice. The Waffen that are inside the chateau have just shot out of the doors and the windows down at the British Airborne squad down here. Killed one off and has put a pin marker on that squad there. That's a little bit nasty. So, over to the dice bag. It's a British dice. Thank you, sir. Unfortunately, I rolled an 11 with the order test, so they are down. And the next dice out of the bag is another British dice. The fire command is put down to the 6-pounder. Shot at the chateau down here. Managed to hit. Managed to do 2 casualties inside that building. So we have 2 dead Waffen. Over to the dice bag. Robin, come on. Pick a dice out. Any dice. It's another green dice. Put the fire command next to the Piat team. Shot with the rifles, not the Piat. Shot at the grenadiers down here. 1 pin put against them, no wounds. My turn to pick. It's a German dice. Robin put a rally command next to the mortar team. Managed to clear every single pin off that team. That's a little bit annoying, I'm not going to lie, Robin. And it's another German dice out. Who have you got left? The bazooka guy and the lieutenant, I think it is. Robin put the advanced dice next to the bazooka team. Shot down at the anti-tank gun. Missed completely, but has managed to clear his pin marker. He's slowly clearing them off. The next dice out, it's another German dice. Lieutenant moved forward. Shot down with his assault rifles at the British Airborne squad down here, killing off another one and putting another pin marker onto my guys. Not very happy about that, if I'm being honest. We've got 2 British dice left in the bag, so I'm going to take both of them out. The forward observer in here, I could move him forward and then shoot, but he's got an SMG, so he's probably not going to be in range. And so's Dicky down here, he's only got an SMG as well. So, let me have a think about what to do. So I decided to move the forward observer out. I was in range with his SMG. I shot, I missed, only rolled 4s. And then Dicky has gone down again. And that's it. That is the end of this turn. Again, fair bits of damage done across the board. I've lost quite a few more British Airborne guys. Robin's lost a few of his Germans and lots of pins all over the place, especially over in Hell's Corner over there. But we'll move on to the next turn. As we start turn 4, first dice out of the bag is a British dice. Fire command put on the sniper squad using his scope. Shot down at the flamethrowers. Again, hit, failed to wound. It's just ricocheting off those walls, but another pin marker put on that squad. Robin, dice out the bag, please, sir. It's a green dice. Fire command put on the 6-pounder, shot at the chateau. I actually missed. Now we're going to call that a dud, because let's face it, he can't really miss the side of that building. So it's a dud shell. That's what I'm saying anyway. Next dice out the bag is a German dice. Robin's order dice went down next to the lieutenant, who then shot down the forward observer. Managed to hit, didn't do a wound, but what he's then done, he's done a snap 2, and he's put his dice next to the grenadiers. They've shot down at the British airborne here in the orchard, and he's just done all of his shots and has got 9 hits. 9. Come on then, Robin, let's see if you can kill any of these off.
5s. Oh, that's a few.
That's 3.
So
4.
4 dead, 2 potential exceptionals.
Okay, 2 exceptionals.
Yeah, 1.
Oh, fudge.
What have you got in there?
There isn't an NCO.
There is an NCO.
There is an NCO, yes. There's also an LMG, 2 machine guns.
I'll take the LMG.
Oh, I wasn't expecting that. I've just lost 4 guys from that shooting, and I've just done a morale check because I've got 4 guys left, and I passed it. So they are A-OK. Next dice out of the bag. German dice. Robin fired the mortar team down at the sniper in the church and failed to hit, so he's on to 5s for the next time for that. I then pulled a British dice out of the bag. I put it onto the British airborne down here. Everything shot at this bazooka guy. Yeah, I managed to do an absolute load of hits, but managed to do no killing blow. So this guy's still alive with 1 pin on him. That's a little bit irritating.
Oh, this bush here is just completely shredded.
Yeah, it's been peppered.
It's not even there.
Come on then, it's your turn. Take a dice out of the bag. It's a German dice. Robin tried to advance the Waffen and basically rolled a 9.
Needed an 8 but rolled a 9.
So it's 9. So yeah, so
sorry to all of our German viewers.
Yeah, sorry for massacring the German language. Right, so they've gone down. The flamethrowers have then rallied and has removed all of the pin markers off there. The next dice out of the bag was British, and I put it on to the forward observer. He went to shoot at the bazooka guy, failed his morale. I then pulled a British dice out of the bag. That was put against the Piat team. The rifle shot down at the bazooka squad and missed. So, anyway, on to the next dice. It is a British dice. The British airborne inside the orchard passed their morale, lost a pin and advanced forward up to the hedgerows. They've shot at the grenadiers. I managed to kill. I got an exceptional, but Robin's rubbish rules meant I didn't kill off the NCO.
You did kill the NCO.
I did kill the NCO. Yeah, okay, yeah, whatever. Basically, he's fine. So the next dice out the bag is going to be a British dice. Bravery from Dickie. He's come out of the church up to the hedgerows. He's gone to shoot at the flamethrower squad. Missed. So there should be 2 dice left in the bag, I believe, Robin, and they're
both mine.
And they're both German. So where are you going to go? Nowhere? Okay, cool. Robin has basically now taken his bazooka guy into close combat with the observer.
Yeah, he's regular, so there's method here.
Yeah.
I've got a 50-50 chance to kill him.
You do, correct.
If I don't, then when he hits me back, he's got to get me on a 5, so I'm more likely to kill him than he is to kill me.
Come on then, roll the dice. What's going to happen here?
He's going to fail. And you're going to kill me straight away.
Oh, that's cocked. That is cocked. Oh, it's a 1 and a 1.
Because that's drawn combat.
Yep.
So we fight again.
We fight again, yeah.
I believe. He's dead. Yes!
Brilliant. The final dice out the bag for Robin then has been put against the Waffen. They came out of the building on advance, and then they have shot down at the British airborne squad behind the hedgerows here. Managed to get some hits, no wounds whatsoever, but another pin marker. We're heading into turn 5. This is quite close, actually. This is okay. I've got a few squads that are thin on the ground. Robin's got quite a few squads with pin markers on them, so let's see what extra damage we can do during turn 5. First dice out of the bag for this turn is a British dice. I put the first British dice that came out of the bag against the British airborne squad against the hedgerow. They had the remaining bazooka guy standing right next to them. Put the fire command on there, and at point blank range opened up with the SMGs and absolutely cut him to ribbons. So that is another destroyed unit for the British. And then we go in and it's another British dice. I've put the fire command onto the 6-pounder, shot my HE shell down at the Waffen, managed to hit, managed to get 4 of them underneath the template, and didn't wound anybody. So next dice out of the bag shall be another British dice. The British dice came out of the bag and put against Dickie, and basically what happened is he shot down at the flamethrower squad. The next dice out of the bag was the German dice. That get put against the flamethrower squad. They came across the river and they torched Dickie at point blank range.
Yeah, Dickie has had probably the worst survival rate out of anybody. In the last game, he was hacked to pieces by fanatics, and in this one, he's been burnt alive.
I think we might actually have to retire Dickie and come up with a new name for the next game because I'm far too stupid and heroic with this guy. I got the sniper squad to shoot down using his scope at the flamethrower squad. Again, missed. Actually rolled a 1. So that was brilliant. Go on then, Robin. Next dice out, please. It's a German dice. Robin put a fire command next to his lieutenant. He shot down at the Piat team. Completely and utterly missed. What he also did, he did a snap 2.
Yep.
He put his advanced dice onto the Waffen. They came all the way down to the hedgerows here. Shot across the river at the British Airborne squad, killing off another one. So another pin marker on that unit there. Over to the dice bag. Next dice out. It's another German. Robin's next order dice was put down against the mortar team. They shot down at the snipers inside the church. Missed, so he's now on a 4-up. It's a hit over there. The next dice out the bag was a British dice. That went against the British Airborne that got shot up by the Waffen. Fouled my order test, so they have gone down. So the next dice out of the bag, it's a British dice. Robin's command dice went against the Grenadiers inside the woods. He put the fire command down. He shot down at the British Airborne squad, killing 1 off, and another pin marker has gone onto that squad there. So now I've got 2. The Waffen over this side rallied. He advanced them past their pinning check. They've got 1 pin marker on. They shot up at the guys in the tower, killing off the spotter for the sniper. So they've got a pin marker on them as well.
Pass them around there.
They did pass them around. First dice out the bag this turn is a British dice. So that dice was put against the British Airborne down here. The plan was to advance them over here, shoot the flamethrower squad. Found my morale, so they have gone down. The next dice that came out of the bag was a British dice. I put it against the 6-pounder. That shot over here, I missed because of soft cover. Great. Okay, next dice out the bag then is a German. That's quite a big sequence of events there for Robin. He put the advanced dice down on his lieutenant, shot down at the Piat team, killing off the loader. He then did a snap 2 on the Grenadiers. They shot down at the British Airborne squad here, wiping them all out. It's another squad gone for the British Airborne. Over to the dice bag for the next dice out. It's a British dice. With the dice that came out of the bag, I put it onto the sniper rifle. I went to take my order test, failed with 2 6s. So, within 36-inch range and within 12 inches, I was going to shoot the lieutenant, but within 12 inches is the Piat team. So Robin is now shooting the sniper rifle. He's already hit. So now, let's see if my sniper rifle can accidentally kill off my Piat team.
Ooh, no.
No, thank God for that. The dice went down onto the British Airborne here, managed to pass their order test, put fire command down, shot at the lieutenant. I needed 7s. I managed to get it with the LMG, and I killed off one of the guys in that squad. So, over to the dice bag, Robin. I've got 1 British dice left in this. That's it. Oh, and there it is. The dice I put next to the Piat team, it's the only team left. I had to pass my order test, which I failed with a 12. On the foobar table, I rolled a 2. So Robin took command and fired the Piat at point blank range at the British Airborne squad. Managed to hit them, but didn't kill anybody off. So another pin marker on that squad there. So the only dice left in the bag now are German dice. So all the dice out of the bag. The Waffen shot down with a fire command at the British Airborne squad down here. Completely and utterly wiped them out. The Mortar team shot at the sniper, they missed. The flamethrower squad ran up to the corner of the hedgerow. The other Waffen squad advanced and shot at the sniper team, killing them off inside the building. Now we need to see if we get an extra turn, which we do not. So with that, that is the end of the game. It is a victory for the Germans, 7-2. On the victory count there at the end. Absolutely fantastic game. That was really great fun. But let's go talk about it in the post-game review. Hi guys, welcome to the post-game review. What another fantastic game of bolt action.
Yeah, I'm loving bolt action.
That was absolutely brilliant. Highlights for me for that game were the Ford Observer actually landing on the target and doing no kills. I'll give you that.
But he shut down 3 units for a couple of turns.
Yeah,
because I kept failing morale with them.
2 or 3 turns actually, wasn't it?
Yeah,
It was
and
quite a lot.
they were a couple of them more killy units, so it was really good.
That was brilliant. I really, really love that. I like the fact that new mini syndrome. So it's the first time I've used the Jeep for the British, and yeah, that did nothing. And then the motorbike went quite quickly as well. So
Yeah, we
basically,
have used that before.
we have used that before. But what I'm saying, our 2 motorised vehicles went pop
We
quite
didn't,
quickly.
because we thought we don't want to bring a tank in this one. We'll have something different, and we thought with the train, that's why we went for the slightly smaller points game.
Yeah, and I think it worked really well actually.
Yeah, I think it worked really. Do you know what my highlight was?
Go on.
Burning Dickie to death at point blank range.
I thought you'd say that, to be quite honest.
Because you know what Dickie's surname is? It's Dickie Hope.
Yeah, that's me. Yeah. So, if you watched the previous battle report, you know that First Lieutenant Dickie was stabbed to death violently and very viciously by the Waffen. And then in this time he's been burnt to death by the... Well, he wasn't stabbed to death because he's just reappeared in this game. He was injured by the Waffen, very badly injured.
Very badly,
and then he's come back to lead another mission and has now been burnt to death. And that's twice now he's failed.
Let's see how badly he can get killed in the next game.
No, I actually think he's dead.
This time he's dead.
100% he's dead.
I think, it was probably because he was carrying over the injuries from all those stab wounds. Then he's been completely crispy crittered. Next game, I'm just going to have to run him over with a tank or something.
Run him over with a half track. Bash, have that, mate. No, another absolutely fantastic game. I absolutely loved it. The mechanics of this game, I think, are fantastic. Yeah. Yes, we have had these conversations. Sometimes it's a little awkward to find specific rules.
Yeah, the rule book.
Flick through the rule book 700 times to try and find something.
Yeah, so you guys in the comments helping us with the page references, legends. So we've probably got things wrong in this one. Just pop it down in the comments for us so we know. If we're trying to get better.
I was going to say, if you do spot rules nicely, internet.
Nicely. I'm looking at you. Step away. Do it nicely.
Yeah. So, yes, nicely. Word it down to the comments. Which bits did we get wrong? And then you will help us learn as we do more and more bolt action. We'll get better and better at it. But absolutely loving it. I think the British forces are fantastic. I think the Americans might have to come back out. We haven't had the Americans for a little while because the British have been up to a certain pointage. So I think the Americans might have to come out in full force.
Yeah.
We could do a swap as well. I could be the Germans and you could be the Americans if you want to. If you want me, we could always do that. Let's mix it up a little bit.
It's about time the Allies got to win.
Oh. Ooh. Yeah, possibly. I've
already won World War II.
It's all over.
That's it. Forget it.
No, but another fantastic game. Thank you for watching, guys. Please leave us a like. It does massively help out the channel. Why not subscribe if you haven't done so already? Don't forget to click that bell icon so that you never miss any of our content. And like I said at the very start, there's an affiliate link in one of the top corners where you're going to go buy some bolt action stuff anyway. You use that link, you're helping support the channel, and we will bring you more and more bolt action content. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. And as always, we'll see you on the next one.